and I'm 7 years old. Today, I want to talk about what I learned about being misunderstood. Officially, in my small life, I've already been blamed hundreds of times. No, I'm not exaggerating. For example, like spilling juice on the sofa even when I wasn't in the room, or breaking a TV remote when I was just holding it to check if it was working. Sometimes I feel like being blamed is my superpower because even if I don't do anything, I still get all the attention. But jokes aside, getting blamed when you didn't do something hurts more than a scrap the knee because that pain goes away. But this one stays a little longer in your heart. Once in class, someone scribbled on the whiteboard before the teacher came. Everyone laughed. But then suddenly, someone said, "It must be him. He always has markers." Everyone looked at me, and I felt that hot, familiar feelings in my ear again. Later, that even though I didn't do it, I tried to explain, but it was too late. Later that day, I told my mom. She was cooking. She said, "Kiki, sometimes people blame quickly because it's easier than finding truth." Then my dad added from the sofa, "Tell me about it." At work, whenever I'm stuck in traffic, my office people always blame me for being late. We all laughed. But I realized even grown ups get blamed too. They're not immune to it. Maybe being blamed is not about age, it's about people forgetting to ask before accusing. And did you know? Scientists say when someone blames you unfairly, your brain starts to feel like it's a real injury. It's true. When people don't believe you, your brain starts to release something called cortisol, that same stress chemical that you get when you fall or get hurt. That's why your stomach feels tight, your throat feels heavy, and sometimes just want to hide under your blanket. Kids like me are still learning emotions, how to be brave, honest, kind, and confident. But when we are blamed wrongly again and again, we start to feel like maybe I'm the bad one. And that's how blame breaks confidence quietly, slowly, but deeply. It's strange, isn't it? One wrong word, "it was him," can change how people see you and sometimes how you see yourself. I started noticing blame spread faster than truth. One person says it, another person believes it, and soon the whole class whispers it. I, but truth walks slowly. Sometimes it even trips on the way, but it always finds its path eventually. So, what do we do when blame happens? See, I'm only 7. I'm not expert. I don't have all solutions. But here's what I try now. Stay calm because shouting only makes people think you're hiding something. Speak kindly. Say, "Can we find out what really happened?" Forgive, because holding blame in your heart is like carrying a backpack full of rocks. It only slows you down. And most important, when I see someone else get blamed unfairly, I try to speak up. Even though my voice is small, at least it's on the side of truth. Now, every time someone blames me, I take a deep breath and remind myself truth doesn't need to shout to be strong, it just needs to stay true. I think maybe blame is a teacher too, because it teaches us how to stand up without shouting, how to forgive without forgetting, and how to listen before judging. Maybe one day, when I'm grown up like my parents, I'll remind myself how it felt to be blamed. And I'll pause before I blame someone else. So, what if starting today, every time something goes wrong, instead of asking who did it, we ask what really happened? Maybe that small question can change a classroom, maybe it can change a family, and maybe, if we're lucky, it can change the whole world and we might stop fights and war. Thank you.